I still remember the way she smiled that morning, not warmly, but with a strange impatience that I chose to ignore. It was our 5th wedding anniversary, and despite our recent struggles, I wanted to make the day special. I believed small efforts could still fix big cracks. I had spent weeks saving money quietly, cutting back on my lunches and walking to work instead of taking a cab. I knew she liked meaningful things more than expensive ones, or at least she used to. That thought gave me hope as I wrapped her gift carefully. When I handed her the small box that evening, she looked surprised, then curious. She opened it slowly and pulled out a simple silver bracelet with our wedding date engraved inside. My heart raced as I waited for her reaction. She stared at it for a few seconds, then laughed. Not a shy laugh or a nervous one, but a sharp, mocking laugh that felt like a slap. She asked if this was all I could afford after 5 years together. I tried to explain the meaning behind it, how the date symbolized our journey and everything we had been through. She cut me off mid-sentence, rolling her eyes. She said she couldn't believe she married someone who still didn't understand her taste. Her words hurt, but what hurt more was the look on her face, as if I embarrassed her. She placed the bracelet back in the box and pushed it toward me. Then she said she needed air and grabbed her coat. Before I could respond, she walked out of the apartment, slamming the door behind her. I sat there in silence, staring at the gift I had once been proud of. For the first time, I wondered if love alone was enough. Hours passed with no message or call from her. My phone buzzed only once, but it was a notification from social media, not her. I felt invisible, like my effort meant nothing. Late that night, I received a message from an unknown number. It was short and confusing, asking if I was her husband. My chest tightened as I replied yes. The next message changed everything. The sender introduced himself as a coworker of hers and apologized for contacting me this way. He said he felt guilty and thought I deserved to know the truth. He explained that my wife had been seeing someone else from her office for months. That night, after leaving our apartment, she had gone straight to him, complaining about me and laughing about the cheap gift. As I read the messages, memories began to make sense. The late nights, the secretive phone calls, the emotional distance. I felt foolish for not seeing it sooner. The coworker sent proof screenshots of messages and photos I never wanted to see. My hands shook, but strangely, my mind felt clear. The truth hurt, but it also freed me from doubt. The next morning, she returned home as if nothing had happened. She was calm, confident, and didn't even apologize for leaving. She started talking about how we needed to rethink our marriage. Before she could finish, I placed my phone on the table and showed her the messages. Her face went pale instantly, and her confident tone disappeared. She tried to deny it at first, then started crying. She said it was a mistake, that she was confused, and that my gift frustration was just stress talking. But the mockery, the betrayal, and the lies were too much to forget. I calmly told her that the bracelet wasn't cheap because of money, but because of trust, and she had broken that completely. I said I deserved someone who valued effort, not price tags. She begged me not to leave, saying she realized her mistake too late. For the first time, the truth hit her. She had lost someone who truly cared. I packed a small bag and walked out, holding the bracelet in my hand. It no longer symbolized our marriage, but my self-respect. Weeks later, I heard she tried to reach out many times, but I never responded. Some lessons come too late, and some gifts are only understood once they're gone.